It's Movember, a month dedicated to changing the face of men's health from their mental to the physical. Dr. Molly O'Shea joins us to talk more about the topic. Good morning, Molly.
Good morning.
So glad you're in here. Let's start with the physical and prostate cancer. It affects like 1 in 8 men. It's really become prevalent. What are your kind of advice for people when it comes to prostate cancer?
So here's the deal, Chris. If you are a white man, you have a 1 in 8 risk, but if you are an African man or an African American man, your risk is even higher, 1 in 6. So if you're a black man, starting at age 40, you need to get screened. And if you are a Caucasian person, starting at age 50, you need to get screened. And the reason it's so important to get screened is that prostate cancer doesn't have a lot of symptoms. It's not like just having an enlarged prostate where you'll know what's going on. But with prostate cancer, it's not painful, doesn't cause urinary symptoms. So getting screened is super important because early detection equals cure, late detection equals difficulty.
That's put in a very simple terms like that. So be preventative when it comes to that. Curious, is it because of lack of medical attention? Why is it 1 in 6 for black men and 1 in 8 for white men?
Great question. So there are 3 factors that determine risk. Genetics is a main one. So in the same way that black women have higher rates of breast cancer and ovarian cancer, that same genetic family puts people at risk for prostate cancer. There's another genetic family that does too, and those are the same genes that put you at risk for colon cancer. And so those family of genes put people at risk for prostate cancer. There are other factors too, but those are big ones that put one group of people at higher risk than another. So understanding that even within your own family, regardless of your ethnicity, will be important to measure your risk and take action early.
So when you talk about this, taking action early and preventative measures, what's it entail? Is it as simple as just going for a yearly checkup?
Well, you know what that entails.
Yes, I do.
You're right.
Yes.
And you know, men are not real big fans, first of all, of just
we shy away.
Amen. And nobody wants to go and get a digital exam, and we all know what that means. So the good news is, or the easier part is that prostate cancer screening involves a blood test. So that's a little bit easier. And if the blood test reveals a higher level, then the digital exam becomes more important, okay? So if the level's under 2, you're good to go. If it's between 2 and 20, you're in sort of this hazy area, and the older you get, the higher the number is just naturally. And it doesn't always mean that there's something wrong. The higher the number may also sometimes mean infection. Over 20, you are in a very risky zone, and for sure you need to be seeking care.
All right, let's talk about now the mental aspects of things. Depression, everyone deals with depression, men and women, but it really shows different in men than women. Talk about the differences.
Yeah, so men are more likely to express depression as irritability, as anger, and as a result, the men who are like quick to just sort of verbally kind of punch in the nose may be depressed. The ones who, come home from work and they've had kind of a tough day and the kids are ready to play and they're like, or come on, get to bed, it's time for bed. Those dads aren't just stressed at work often, they may be depressed. So recognizing that, men also will turn to strategies that distract them from those feelings. They may be gaming a lot, they may be distracted by using television or devices a lot, or they turn to substances. They may be drinking more, using marijuana more as ways to cope with that emotion.
But the good thing about depression is there are things we can do to improve it. So you mentioned a few things, how people cope with it, but how can we really improve it?
Yeah, I think that men also struggle with the idea that because it's something happening in their mind, that somehow they should be able to control it with their mind and make it better all by themselves. Well, you can't do that with hypertension or diabetes, right? There are lifestyle things that we all can do to improve our health. But there's a point at which the things we do to control those things or improve them don't do the whole job. So men need to recognize that and actually seek care when the things they're doing aren't fully working out, and get therapy or medication to improve them.
Now, the month has been renamed Movember. Tell us
Right?
why that is.
Well, Chris,
We're both lacking.
we were supposed to have mustaches on, my friend.
Not here. Not here.
Yeah. So men who are really engaged in this month grow a mustache or facial hair for the month so that people will say, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then you have an opportunity to talk about prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and depression awareness.
Well, I'll show you a picture of me with a mustache next time
Okay.
you're in.
All right,
because,
maybe I'll bring a mustache
I did
next
do it
time,
one
too.
month, and
Did you?
yeah, oh,
Good.
it's quite a look, quite a
Yeah.
look. Molly, thanks a lot for dropping by and talking
Nice
about
to
men's
see
health.
you.
Really appreciate that.